In today's show, Bitcoin rallied 4,000% after the signal flashed back in 2016. And guess what? It's back. Once again, it's called the hash ribbons, and it just crossed bullish and printed a buy for the first time in a matter of months. And I remind you, back when this signal flashed in 2016, Bitcoin proceeded to rally by over 4,000% in the year and a half that followed. We're going to be discussing this here in today's show on what this means for the Bitcoin price and where BTC is likely to go from here. Also, in today's episode, Max Keiser on how he bought Bitcoin for $1 back in 2011 and why Bitcoin is like the new Mona Lisa. We'll be breaking down some of the highlights from this exclusive interview. He goes on the record to share, like Venezuela, Zimbabwe, and Iran, NASDAQ is higher as confidence in US dollar collapses. Safe haven money is seeking shelter in stocks, gold, and Bitcoin. That's right. Keiser heard about Bitcoin back in 2011, started accumulating it at $1. At the time, Keiser noted Bitcoin's digital scarcity attracted him the most. Now, here's what's so interesting. He invented digital scarcity and commercial prediction markets in 1996. Maybe you didn't know that. And Bitcoin does what my patent does, but with incredible elegance. It's the Mona Lisa of money. It's self-aware, it's observing us, and it's channeling God. We're going to be giving you some of the highlights from this exclusive interview right here in today's show. Also, in today's episode, Cardano, ADA, and Ripple, XRP, join the list of crypto assets outpacing Bitcoin as analyst warns altcoin season may face abrupt ending. Taking a look at this tweet from Crypto Amsterdam, he shared with his followers, yes, I do think the altcoin party will end very soon. I'm not looking for new trades. I'll be giving you the full synopsis right here in today's episode. Also, we'll be taking a look at the overall crypto market. We have most of the major cryptos back in the green. Bitcoin is back above 9,200 support. Ethereum above 240. Now check out Chainlink surging almost 10% for the day with a new all-time high of $6.62. We have BNB surging. Where's the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? Find out all this plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day, including weekends. So be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts. And before we kick off today's show, if interested in tapping into OPM, other people's money to grow your wealth and crypto portfolio, click the link below this video in the description and register for this free system. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV, and let's kick it off by diving into today's top story of the day. Bitcoin rallied 4,000% after the signal flashed back in 2016, and it's back once again. Allow me to explain. Bitcoin hasn't made a higher high in a full year, so per definition, it's not a bull market. Bitcoin has made lower lows and lower highs consecutively for a full year. So per definition, it's a bear market. He wrote referencing the chart, which you see right here on your screen, which shows the Bitcoin price action and macro phases, brought to you by tradingview.com. This has been echoed by Bitcoin's biggest hater, Peter Schiff, the prominent gold proponent and investor. Yet an on-chain signal just appeared that has preceded some of Bitcoin's largest rallies over the past decade. That's right. As first spotted by prominent Bitcoin commentator, the hash ribbons just crossed bullish and printed a buy for the first time in a matter of months. The hash ribbons are an indicator that uses a short-term moving average and a long-term moving average of the hash rate. When the short-term moving average crosses above the long-term moving average, it's seen as a bullish sign. And when the opposite happens, it's bearish. The buy signal appearing per the hash ribbons is extremely notable for the Bitcoin bulls. As we can see right here in this chart, when the signal formed back in 2016, Bitcoin proceeded to rally by over 4,000% in the year and a half that followed. Let's also keep in mind we just had a Bitcoin halving 2 months ago back in May. And when this occurred, previous halving back in 2016, Bitcoin soared over 4,000%. I also remind you, all we need to do is 10x from here virtually move up 1,000% to hit a 6-digit valuation per Bitcoin. So keeping in mind that Bitcoin surged over 4,000% when this signal appeared in 2016, this is a pretty big deal for the Bitcoin bulls. This has been further corroborated by digital asset investor and analyst Charles Edwards, who noted that the occurrence of the signal has preceded strong rallies in Bitcoin. That's right, the bullish crossover and buy signal comes as the crypto mining industry has signaled that it's more healthier than ever. Great sign. Crypto data provider TradeBlock reported last week that the Bitcoin hash rate has hit a new all-time high, above 124 exahashes per second. More bullish indicators, as we can see right here, an all-time high on the hash rate. Bitcoin's network difficulty will follow suit, according to analyst Plan B of the stock-to-flow model, who goes on the record to share, despite debt spiral FUD, minor capitulation FUD, future manipulation FUD, Corona plus token FUD, Tether FUD, whale selling FUD, etc., Bitcoin just had its third best quarterly close ever at 9.1 thousand and is heading for difficulty all-time high Monday. I also want to remind you that Stock to Flow X predicts that the Bitcoin price will rise to $288,000 by the end of 2024, and that Bitcoin will be trading above $70,000 by the end of next year. Just throwing it out there. This is bullish for the Bitcoin price, according to Edwards. Edwards published the price model back in December of 2019, revealing that the energy consumption levels of the Bitcoin network correspond with price action, and in his latest so-called energy value analysis implies a Bitcoin rally to 12,800 will take place in the months ahead. So let me know your thoughts surrounding this bullish signal of the hash ribbon that preceded a 4,000% rally back in 2016. I think it's a sign of the times, and like I mentioned a little earlier, Bitcoin doesn't need to rally another 4,000% to be off the chart and reach a 6-digit valuation. All we need to do from here is 10x. So I feel personally it's inevitable. It's just a matter of time. And before we break down our next story on Max Keiser buying Bitcoin back when it was trading at $1 in 2011 and why Bitcoin is like the Mona Lisa in this exclusive interview, first let's take a look at the overall crypto market. It's good to see all the major cryptos in the green once again. After having a bearish sentiment in the past 48 hours, we can see Chainlink surging, new all-time highs, currently trading at $6.60. Go Chainlink. I mention this very often in the show as I'm extremely bullish on the missing link of the blockchain, better known as Chainlink. We also have Ethereum up about 0.6% for the day, trading just above $240. The king of all cryptos has been maintaining that 9,200 support, currently trading at $9,283. We have Binance Coin up 6%, trading at $18.39. And as you can see, some coins are back in the red, including vechain, Stellar Lumens, and Tron. And now taking a look at some of the top exchange volume, we can just see a sea of red. Binance down 30% with 2.7 billion in volume for the day. Hobby Global down 29% with 1.6 billion in volume. OKEX down 19% with just under 1.5 billion in volume, and BitMEX down 8% with 538 million in volume. All right, now for our next story of the day, let's break it down. Max Keiser, shout out to Max and Stacy Herbert of the Keiser Report, was just interviewed recently by Crypto Potato, and I'm going to be giving you the highlights right here in today's episode, talking about the current U.S. and global economic situation, and more specifically, COVID-19's role in it. Keiser said that the virus is nature fighting back against the virus of humans. He used the personification of the earth from the Greek mythology Gaia to add to his point, but concluded that he doesn't think ultimately she'll win against the human virus. As reported recently, NASDAQ marked a new all-time high merely months after the March lows, while the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones have almost fully recovered thanks to quantitative easing. We'll see how long that lasts. Keiser commented on these developments in the stock markets, saying that such gains could be attributed to the decreasing trust in the US dollar, and he shares on the record, like Venezuela, Zimbabwe, and Iran, NASDAQ is higher as confidence in the US dollar collapses. Safe haven money is seeking shelter in stocks, gold, and Bitcoin. He goes on to share that Bitcoin is the Mona Lisa of money. That's right. Keiser said said he heard about Bitcoin in 2011, started accumulating it at $1 at the time. Could you imagine if you got involved in BTC back when it was trading at $1? Crazy, right? Keiser noted that Bitcoin's digital scarcity attracted him the most, as he invented digital scarcity and commercial prediction markets in 1996. That's right. Bitcoin does what my patent does, but with incredible elegance. It's the Mona Lisa of money. It's self-aware. It's observing us, and it's channeling God. I love how he put that it's observing us and that it's channeling God. How poetic. Max is the man. And in another interview, Keiser asserted that only gold, silver, and Bitcoin can save you now, referring to the current events in which world governments are printing a lot of fiat to ease the pain from the COVID-19 pandemic. Now he doubled down on his views, saying that Bitcoin is a safe haven asset that will rocket higher as fiat money collapses. Here's an exact quote: "I'm being proven more correct every day. The tsunami of fiat-enabled poverty is sweeping the globe. Bitcoin is a life raft that can take anyone who wants to escape the fiat implosion and bond apocalypse." That's right. The popular host sees the adoption of the primary crypto to vary in different countries depending on their confidence in fiat currencies. He went on the record to share in the UK that made a historic blunder with Brexit. Adoption is picking up dramatically, despite what the salon monkey Francis Coppola says. In the US, a dying empire of filth and fiat, adoption is slower because corruption on Wall Street and in Washington, D.C. has never been higher. And unlike numerous other popular figures making bold Bitcoin predictions, whether BTC will drop to zero or reach $1 million, Keiser reframed, this time from such provocative forecasts. However, he has stated in the past on the Alex Jones show that he believes Bitcoin will surpass $400,000. That's right. Instead, he noted that Bitcoin's price movements will depend on whether the US dollar disintegrates like a cheap suit. And what we all know about hyperinflationary currency collapses is that it happens suddenly. So if you want to survive, start stacking. If you're already stacking, stack some more. And according to the US Small Business Administration, several blockchain and crypto related businesses have received loans from the Payback Protection Program, better known as PPP. Although Keiser is a seed investor in one of these projects, he lashed out against their actions to accept the funds. He went on to share these crypto projects like Cardano, Shapeshift, Consensus, taking government PPP welfare, suggests they're zombie projects that should be left to die because they can't compete. No real Bitcoiner would do this. Only ish coiners do this. It's amazing to watch Charles Hoskinson rationalize taking money out of the hands of the truly needed to support his failed project, referring to Cardano/ADA. His argument being that we live in a crooked world, so why shouldn't I take advantage of it? Very sad, goes on to share Max Keiser. Eric Voorhees lectures his followers on Twitter daily about the immorality of welfare and the failings of government, but then drops his panties in a heartbeat the second some of that free government money is tossed around. Joe Lublin and Consensus is delusional, and I'm not surprised they took the welfare, since Ethereum has always been an exit scam with no purpose. I'm going to repeat that again. According to Max Keiser, Ethereum has always been an exit scam with no purpose. So let me know your thoughts surrounding this exclusive interview between Max Keiser and Crypto Potato. And do you agree that Bitcoin is the Mona Lisa of money and that Bitcoin will eviscerate altcoins in competition and eventually have 99% Bitcoin dominance as Max Keiser predicts? Let me know in the comments right down below. And before we get to our next story of the day, Cardano and XRP join a list of crypto assets outpacing Bitcoin as analysts warn altcoin season may face abrupt ending. Let's first take a look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting at $273 billion with $47 billion in volume in the past 24 hours, and the current Bitcoin dominance, which has been on the decline this week, currently 62.5% according to Coin Market Cap. Now let's take a look at the top gainers within the top 100. We have Ample fourth, up a whopping 28%, trading just below $4. Quant up 18%, trading at $9. Ave up almost 18%, trading just below 25 cents. iExec RLC up 15%, trading at $1.02. Hyperon up 13%, trading at 64 cents. And Bitcoin Diamond up 11%, trading at 94 cents. And as we continue scrolling lower, we have Swiss Borg, Theta, Kava, Ontology, BNB, better known as Binance Coin, Bitcoin Gold, and Chainlink. Chainlink just reached a new all-time high. Let's take a look here once again at the top coins. Link is currently trading at $6.67, up almost 10% for the day. I repeat, this is a new record all-time high for the missing link of the blockchain. Now let's take a look at the biggest losers within the top 100 in the past 24 hours. Super Zero Protocol down 6%, trading at 21.5 cents. Elrond down 5%, trading at 1 cent. Stratus down 4%, trading at 63 cents. And then we have some stable coins, as most of the altcoins are currently in the green, so there's not that many in the red today. More gainers than losers, which is definitely a bullish sign for the crypto market. Now taking a look at the BitMEX margins, we can see the bulls are obviously dominating with 63 million in superiority in the last 24 hours, with longs leading 55.3% versus 44.7% shorts. Are you currently bullish or bearish on the king of all cryptos? Let me know in the comments right down below. And now taking a look at the crypto greed and fear index, shows we're currently rated a 41 in fear. Yesterday was a 44, last week a 38, and last month a 38, all of which is within fear. And if you're not familiar with the crypto greed and fear index, extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. And before we break down our last story of the day, with Cardano and XRP joining a list of crypto assets outpacing Bitcoin as analysts warn altcoin season may face abrupt ending, I want to remind you to click the button below this video to click on show more so you can see a detailed description of what's going on in the market. Also have some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including the blog to my podcast, which could be found at Crypto News Yes. Also be sure to subscribe right here on YouTube by smashing that subscribe button right below this video, or visit the direct link, cryptonewsalerts.net. You can also follow us on Apple's iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher Radio. So I want to say I appreciate your continued support on all the major podcasting platforms. You can also follow us on Twitter to receive daily crypto news alerts. And I do have a private crypto Facebook group entitled Crypto Alchemy with over 17,000 strong from all over the world. To become a part of it, simply click this link, request to join. I'll be sure to plug you in. And for those of you active on Telegram, as I am, I do have a crypto Telegram chat. To join this, simply click this link. You'll automatically be added, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you personally on the inside. All right, now let's break down our last story of the day. ADA's impressive 2020 rally has resumed as Ripple's native token, XRP, joins the list of crypto assets, outpacing the king of all cryptos. Now heading the weekly list of best performing cryptos with a market cap of 1 billion or higher is XLM, better known as Stellar Lumens, with gains of over 42% in the last 7 days, according to Coin360. And taking a second spot is decentralized Oracle network, Chainlink, which is surging at new all-time highs currently after skyrocketing over 30% in the same stretch. Supply chain management protocol, vechain, VET, grabs the third spot, soaring 29.26%. Cardano lands at number 4, posting gains of over 28%, followed by Tezos and Bitcoin Satoshi Vision with growth of 19.15% and 18.54%. And sitting at number 7 is utility coin, BNB, better known as Binance Coin, after climbing 15.64%. At number 8 is Ripple, as it records an increase of over 14%. And completing the top 10 list are privacy coin, Monero, better known as XMR, and digital content entertainment system protocol, Tron, after surging 9.96% and 9.77%. Bitcoin is currently hovering just above that $9,200 support, which I shared with you, while larger cap altcoins are flexing their muscles. Not all analysts believe that the bulls will remain in control in the near term. I'd love to know what you think in the comments below. A popular strategist known in the industry as Crypto Amsterdam tells his 15,000 Twitter followers that he believes the end of the altcoin season is in sight. Taking a look at his tweet on crypto Twitter. Yes, I do think the altcoin party will end very soon. I'm not looking for new trades. Dominance weekly support. Bitcoin ranges for 70 plus days. Bitcoin volatility at lows only seen 4 times since 2017. These lows were followed up by 50 to 250% Bitcoin moves. Quarter 3 has been bearish historically. Meanwhile, fellow analyst Nicholas Merton believes the long-term altcoin bull run may be underway after the collective altcoin market broke a key line of resistance against Bitcoin, as I shared with you in yesterday's episode. If you missed it, be sure to check it out. We dive dissected the top altcoins. I gave you some very bullish predictions on all the altcoins currently outpacing Bitcoin, and we went deep. Cardano is one altcoin that he is worried may soon retreat after its remarkable rally from 3 cents at the start of 2020 to its current price of 12 cents, reaching multi-year highs. I'd love to know which altcoins are you currently most bullish on. Let me know in the comments right down below. Now let's take a look at some of the top gainers, including the smaller cap coins here in the market. We can see PLR up 68%, NPX up 48%, DIP up 203%. Unfortunately, I'm not familiar with most of these smaller cap projects, but if you are, definitely do let me know in the comments below. We have ROX up 37%, and the list goes on and on. And if we go to the top losers within the top 50, you can see the losses aren't as bad as the gainers, which is definitely a cool sign. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto revolution. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts. And real quick before I go, if interested in tapping into OPM, other people's money, to grow your wealth and crypto portfolio, be sure to smash the link right below this video in the description and register for this free system. And I look forward to catching you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.